An important meeting about the future of the Delta Tunnel was derailed this week after an unknown person Zoom bombed the meeting with offensive images and sounds. ABC 10's Becca Habegger spoke with an environmental group that holds the state responsible.
Here at the offices of environmental group Restore the Delta in Stockton,
this is one of our community projects.
Colorful visuals in the conference room help tell the story of one of their projects, says Executive Director Barbara Barragan-Padilla.
These visuals were created by an artist facilitator who worked with us.
But not all visuals are helpful and good.
It was an absolute shock.
On Monday, Barbara and nearly 100 others in support of Restore the Delta were in an important hearing with the State Water Resources Control Board when an unknown person hijacked the meeting, causing pornographic video, offensive images like swastikas, and loud, upsetting audio to play on everyone's screens, forcing the State Water Board to end the meeting.
It's really bad. People were traumatized by it. They felt violated.
Barbara had a short clip of the Zoom bombing she allowed me to view here in Stockton when I interviewed her. I can attest to the offensive imagery and sounds that totally derailed the meeting. The State Water Resources Control Board says it's investigating the incident, calling it an abuse of the public process that ultimately harmed the public and other participants who were exposed to despicable content, prevented from participating, and inconvenienced by the pause in the hearing.
It suppressed public participation.
At issue, the controversial Delta Tunnel, and at stake in this meeting, an official decision on the project. The state wants to build a more than 40-mile tunnel to divert and deliver water from Northern California to Southern California. The estimated price tag is $20 billion. Restore the Delta opposes the project, saying it would have disastrous environmental impacts. And Monday's hearing is where they and individuals who would be affected by the tunnel were supposed to be able to formally voice their concerns.
There is a certain force that needs to come from community that needs to be displayed to decision makers.
Barbara says some 50 supporters were set to make official policy statements in this hearing. Because the meeting was derailed, nobody got their say. The State Water Board is rescheduling the hearing, but Barbara says the damage has already been done. She blames the state for not having better security and control over its hearing.
We're not saying the Water Board did that. We're not saying anyone at the state did that. But what we are saying is they should have known that. They didn't prepare. They didn't protect community.
The California Department of Water Resources condemned the incident in a statement on X, saying in part it encourages the State Water Board to move forward as expeditiously as possible, given the urgent nature of the project and the hearing process. In Stockton, Becca Habegger, ABC 10.
Restore the Delta had asked for the meeting to be hybrid, but the State Water Board held it entirely on Zoom. The environmental group hopes the rescheduled meeting will be hybrid and the online portion will be secure.